like that. I should have started like that on our first episode. You know what? Maybe that's how it should be. Maybe this year, I'm just going to be like, fuck everything.
Yeah.
What even matters?
We're shaking up industries already. So
we are.
So
yeah,
we're getting loud.
What industry are we shaking up?
Remember I said, last time I said, you know how we were whistleblowers. Now I want to shake up industries. We were going to shake up the jewelry resale.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're shaking up the jewelry resale industry.
Mm-hmm. But probably other ones too.
Yeah, everything. We're just shaking it up over here. We're just a couple of maracas over here.
I actually thought maybe I wouldn't even have a theme this year. That would shake it up.
That would shake it up. Do you?
No, I think I might.
Okay.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, then that's great. This is a. You know what the theme of this year is? So what? Who cares?
Fuck it.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So what? Who cares?
That is a great idea.
I mean,
that's
so what? Who cares?
That's the theme.
So what?
It's settled.
Because that's
I hope
funny.
Nobody asks me in my real life. So what's like last year was like connection. It was beautiful.
And then after your year of connection.
Now I'm like, so what? Who cares?
So what? Who cares? But you have to say it like that.
Yes, as a New York Jew.
Yes, 100%. I think that adds to it.
Yeah, let's have this be our New York Jew year.
Yeah, I mean, hello. It's just what I've been going for like.
We've been trying.
I know. I do feel like I position myself as close as I can.
We're adjacent.
Adjacent. Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, happy new.
Happy
and you
new. did
did say you want to dance more. That's a great goal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like, so what? Who cares? Throw your hands in the air.
Yeah. Wave them around. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you just don't care. Yeah, exactly.
So what? I love this.
So that's going to be,
genius.
I think.
Thank you for thinking of that.
You know
that
what?
really takes a load off my mind.
I'm glad I could help you with that. I think it's one of those things where you just have to, you know how when you're not trying to think of the word, it comes to you, like when you can't remember a word?
Yeah.
I feel like this is what just happened. We did
You're right.
Let's put no thought into it and we'll come up with the best idea.
And mission accomplished.
Check. All right.
Yeah,
so far, first episode of the new year.
We are crushing it.
Good start.
Because we don't care.
Yeah. Oh.
We already succeeded in our resolution.
Yeah. Right. So far, so good. I like this.
2026. You said the colors were good, right? Or are they bad?
Oh, they're good. They're so good. They are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
They're very matchy. Everything goes together.
Good.
It's a lot of oranges and yellows. And the Buddhists think orange is a lucky color. I learned that in our book club book we read.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think this is going to be great. We are always optimistic, though. So
we are always optimistic.
Don't count on it.
I will share this with the Brain Candy Brainiacs. I got a good news, bad news situation.
Yeah.
Where I went to the doctor recently, and I've been complaining of some like tightness and pain, like pelvic pain, which is like nothing new for this
Pussy
gal. Some puss pain, you know. And Susie loves when I say that word.
She had some puss pain.
And I mean, technically it was more like lower back, but for the joke.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like your lower back area, and kind of like the opposite side where you'd have cramps. Like if you think cramps are on the front, this pain is on the back of whatever that is.
Oh my
your
God.
pelvis, really.
Yeah.
And so I go in there, and I've been referred to this doctor, that doctor, you know how it is in healthcare. And I finally get to a urogynecologist, and she's like, okay, well,
every time you said that, Sarah, I was spelling it in my mind like Europe.
Right. U-R-O.
Like urology.
Urology. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
because
funny.
everybody kept saying can you empty your bladder? Is it hard to go number 2? And I go, no, I'm really regular. I go all the time. Turns out that's a symptom.
Regularity is a symptom.
Well, I thought I was just regular, and anything more than 2 times a day is considered frequent bout. Like, you're too much.
How many times are you going?
I mean,
so
like
jealous.
sometimes 4 times a day.
Holy shit! Literally.
Yeah.
Oh
so
God.
I didn't know. I just thought, here I am, like regular, over here.
Yeah.
No, That's a sign. That's a symptom.
Problemo.
And she says, well, I think what your issue is not anything related to urology that I deal with, because they referred me to that because I had a bunch of complications with that in my surgery. But she goes, I think we are going to send you to a pelvic floor specialist because you have a tightened pelvic floor. Basically, the muscles in there are too tight and they won't let go. And I was like, ma'am, did you just diagnose me with a tight pussy?
Did you say that?
I mean, sort of.
Please tell me.
I absolutely did say so. I mean, because I got to make jokes in there when they're literally measuring my vagina. They have you really don't know yourself until you've had somebody take measurements of your inside of your vagina and the depth of it. They said 7. I don't know if it's 7 inches, 7 centimeters, 7 something, but one of the measurements was 7. And that felt like, and I was like, I wanted to ask follow-up questions.
Sounds
I fucking
great.
should. But
put that in
she ended up,
ChatGPT.
right? She ended up,
7.
right, I should. I was like, what?
It's a 10. That's what it is. Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
Yeah. And she ended up prescribing me muscle relaxers for my vagina.
She needs to loosen up.
For anybody who's ever wondering if Sarah's got a tight vagina, the answer is, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Medically. So much so, it's got a ICD code.
Well, I was joking beforehand about how, like, I always have these problems and I'm a literal tight ass.
Yeah.
And Sarah is a tight pussy. I mean, which would you rather be with?
Literal. And then how
we
sad.
all know
I mean, like,
who the dream girl is.
Look at that. No wonder I was so popular with straight men and they put up with me for so long.
Yeah,
I mean, imagine. I was probably making them feel so good with my shallow vagina and tight pussy.
Good God.
People are probably like, if I have to hear Sarah say that word one more fucking time, I'm turning this off. Do not give me a low review.
They should ask themselves, what would I do? Anybody would be shouting that from the rooftop.
Oh, that's right. Because, like, how many times have we been, like, teased about the opposite?
Like, they should have a Mensa for tight pussies.
There you go. I will be the president. I mean, she was like,
to test into it.
She gave me the prescription. She's like, here's 60 pills. You're going to do it 2 times a day. And not only that, but I got to compound this shit myself where I take the pills, I mash it up, I mix it with coconut oil, and then I apply it.
Like a mortar and pestle.
Yeah, well, it's either that or I got to pay out of pocket because insurance doesn't cover compounded stuff.
Since we live in a third world country and everything.
Yeah, so that's what I got to do.
Good work, everyone.
Right. So,
well, I think you actually enjoy the idea that you've become like a pharmacist.
Oh my God, I love it. Are you kidding me? I love that stuff. That'll actually probably get me to take it every day because it'll be like a ritual.
Yeah,
it'll be like doing a drug.
Weird pharmacy apron or something.
I'll get my little kid out, you know. Yeah, that's exactly what my life is going to be like now.
It's like Breaking Bad over there. But
and I'll be like, ooh, honey, let's have some sexy time. We're going to break out the pestle and mortar.
Wow. Well,
so
I'm just glad you're getting some help because
yeah, I
cannot believe how many organs do they have to remove out of you
no. And then she told me in this very serious, like, they were like, there's a chance your endometriosis is being fed by your estrogen, and you need your estrogen to maintain your mental stability. So we don't want to take you off of that. So this might just be, basically, it's like, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm like feeding it with the thing that keeps me from like not crying all the time. I don't know what the answer is. She like looked at my charts and she's like, based on what I see in your charts, we should not lower your estrogen. And I was like, no, you shouldn't.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, keep us posted.
Yeah. So real exciting times over here.
It's also been an exciting time for anyone who has decided to try therapy. And this show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
I love when this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. because I get to talk about how important therapy is. And I think that the holidays can bring up a lot of feelings for us.
Oh my
and
God.
Also,
but it's a new year.
The new year is a great time to start setting some new goals. And you don't have to do it alone. If you feel like, I don't even know, I can't even visualize where I want to be, get yourself a therapist.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, yes. A lot of times people don't realize that they could have things different than the way they have it. They're in relationships that aren't good,
true.
and they think this is all I am deserving of. They feel stuck in their life. They've never experienced a life without anxiety, so they can't even visualize or imagine what it would be without it. And it's very hard to achieve your goals if you can't even see that future for yourself. So a therapist can really help to craft that and create that.
I love that. And BetterHelp has just a short questionnaire that you answer, and then they'll suggest some of their professionals that they think would be a good match. And they have a gazillion, so you can switch too if like you want to keep trying different ones, find the right fit. And they have tons of great reviews online. And they have a deal for us. BetterHelp makes it easy to get matched online with a qualified therapist. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/braincandy. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/braincandy. I have a family member who he is raising children, and he will get therapy sessions just to get insight on how to be a better parent.
I love it. I love when I get to do those sessions.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah. And it's super helpful, and so
'Cause
much
you
of
could be
the
a great
information
parent,
out there is
obviously.
garbage.
Obviously, anybody that's doing that's already a good parent, but you still need like maybe some perspective.
Yeah, or some
sometimes.
support or some tools, or there are always new things coming out. I think giving parents, I love working with parents of teenagers, like new teenagers, 12, 13, 14, and helping parents understand the teenage brain. Because I think when you do some psychoeducation on what a teenage brain is capable of, how they interpret anger and fear and all this stuff, you're like, okay, now I know how to deal with them.
Wow. I hope you're right. I need to do that because Lord have mercy.
Oh, I got a great book for you.
Send me it because
I'll send you it.
Or
I
else
got
you're
one
gonna
for
send
you.
me to an early grade.
No, I got a great book for you.
It's not easy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. I got one. Because it's hard out there. So
It's hard out there
Get
for
some help.
everyone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a teenager right now. That's for damn sure.
oh my God, I would not either. I wouldn't want to be. Yeah.
I don't even.
I don't want to be a
an
kid. I don't
adult.
want to be a teenager again at any point in my life ever. That was a hard time. Oh
That's
God.
when I peaked, Sarah. That was my best time. I was
You
thriving.
say that,
It's
but
been
I-
downhill ever since.
You just because you were naive and didn't know about the world, and now you're like, oh
I
God.
ate from the tree of knowledge of good and
Yes.
evil, and
Okay, what do we want to talk about today? I have some great stories. All right, let's start here. Maybe you've heard about this guy have you heard about the man who is walking across the world?
yeah. All right, let's hear it.
I have the same feeling you do, Suze.
Stop walking.
Okay, so
What are you
this
trying to
guy
prove?
is from the UK. His name is Karl Bushby. I think we also need to say that he fits our you live up to your name thing because
Yeah.
his last name is Bush.
Yeah, he's walking through it.
B-Y, Bush by, which is like I passed by the bush, which feels like, yeah, you're a bushman, you're
we get
bushwhacking. You're like, I get it. So I think he started in, I want to say it was like 1997. I don't know where I have, but he's been rocking for 27 years.
Stop it.
Yeah. 1998. He started in 1998. He wanted to walk from, it started as a like kind of like a dare from his buddies. He said, and this to me, I'm
dare.
like, men
is
will do
ridiculous.
anything but go to therapy.
No, for real. A
Like,
dare? Really?
what?
27 years ago? You fucking
27
loser.
years. He he crossed the Bering Strait. He crossed. Then he was detained in Russia. He wrote a book about it.
I'm sorry, but he should be done by now. It does not take that long.
Well, I think that's the thing is that there were years lost to borders and detainment and things like that. And I just want to know, yes, he did write a book. I think it was published in 2007, something like that. Where's this guy's money coming from? How's
That's
this
always
guy?
what I want to know.
What is this guy doing? Does he have a family
Who's
that he
bankrolling
left?
this?
That he
Who's
used to be a
bankrolling this weird
paratrooper
hobby?
that like, I don't know. I feel like, is this escapism?
Well, what do you know about him? Like, he just
Not
loves
much.
dares.
Yeah, I know that he's a wandering nomad and seems very much like, you know what he gives me the same vibes as? The octopus teacher guy.
Yeah.
Where, yes, I love somebody who's choosing a different path, who's saying, I'm going to look at this natural world in a way that's like more reflective, and I'm going to be more present,
Well, then
and I'm
keep
not
it to
going to be
yourself.
involved.
Why do I need to know about it?
Does, I mean, maybe it's like he's trying to inspire, but it just feels unrealistic for the rest of us. I just don't think that
How is this applicable?
that's what I want to know. Is this actually helpful? Is this actually applicable?
Yeah, because it's, you know how like Fashion Week, we watch all these runway shows and they're wearing like cardboard or weird stuff.
A dress upside down.
Yeah.
You know
And
the one
you
I'm
just
talking
think,
about? That, like, covers their face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And I'm saying, where's the ready to wear like version of this, Karl? You know?
Yeah.
Well, how are you going to make this so that we can...
Well, that's funny that you said Karl because the name of this guy is Karl, and
Yeah,
Karl.
that's why I said
but
it.
also, it's funny because Karl, whatever that fashion designer who also makes things that not, and I'm like on both, like that was like a double entendre or whatever. Like that was,
Totally.
I loved
Yeah.
that. That was well done. Good wordplay.
Thank you. It just feels so indulgent.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It feels indulgent. It's like the why do I think explorers are indulgent? Because it doesn't feel like it's coming from a place of like scientific discovery. It feels very self-indulgent.
Yeah, because who are you helping? 0 people.
Yeah.
Where
but
is
then,
he? Is he Mother Teresaing?
what I'm fine with are the Buddhist monks who are doing their walk.
They're walking.
And did you hear about the one who was hit by a car and lost his leg, Susie?
No.
Yes, I just saw this yesterday.
Where? Like, where was he
I
walking?
want to say in, like South Carolina or something like.
In America?
In America. Oh, yeah, they're walking in America.
Oh, man.
That's, and then the news reports I saw said that it is not often that the Buddhist monks choose to do this and go on this like pilgrimage and
Oh my
walk.
God.
And it's a bad sign when they do. It's like,
Oh, no, it's like desperate times.
yes, that is the message, that it's
Shit.
desperate times, and it should be like a call, like we are not paying attention to the right thing. And then for one of them to lose their, and remember how I was just talking about on this podcast that my girlfriend says that look out when you're on the side of the road because that's the time, that's the majority of amputees, like below knee amputees that she sees are accidents from people getting hit like on the side of the road. And this is I was like, I just talked about this.
That's scary. And my God, so sad.
I know, isn't it? So my heart goes out to the Buddhist monks,
But not to Karl.
But not to Karl. I'm like, wrap it up.
Yeah,
buddy.
find a job, you weirdo.
Yeah.
Hate him.
I know. Find a job. I do want it. I need him to
Be
find a job.
useful.
It makes, that feels not useful to me. And you've done all that and one book in that many years.
What are you thinking about?
And
What are you doing?
there are people from the frickin' challenge who are on their second memoir. Come on. What are we doing?
Right, dude.
Come on.
Hello.
Hello. So
Okay, well, fuck
that's
him.
a little update.
Thank you.
Let's see, what else do I want to talk about?
And hey, if you run out, you
yeah.
just say the word. I got plenty over
Okay.
here.
Oh, I do want to mention, I watched that documentary, Murder in Monaco.
Murder in Monaco.
Okay. I thought this was the one that you were talking about to me about believing your own lies.
No.
What was that one that you were talking about to me about?
Oh, that was the stringer.
Oh, the string. Okay. You
What is
have
Murder in
to see Murder in Monaco.
What?
I'll just send you a clip of one character from this movie. Not movie. It's a documentary about a real. Okay. Do you remember?
Are you going to pull it up right now? Well, because I would take a break and talk about something else while you looked for it if you want. Or what do you want?
No, Okay, take a break. Talk about something else. I'll look at this for this clip, and I'll show you. I'll show.
Okay.
And yes.
All right. Well, Sarah's looking for that. I wanted to talk about. I'm so excited because we haven't worked with this company in a minute, but they are one of my all-time favorite brain candy partners, Wildgrain bread. Hello.
Oh, Susie, I've already eaten my whole box. I ate I do this every time. I made a whole thing of chicken noodle soup, which was so good, by the way. And
You sopped it up.
I sopped it up with that. There is nothing better than that ciabatta bread. I know that
so
their big
good.
thing is sourdough, and everybody's all into sourdough, which is delicious. And I know that we love their croissants because they taste exactly like one you'd get from the bakery for like $8, and it's not. And you get croissants for in every box. But their ciabatta is the best thing.
It's the best.
Holy. I'm so mad I ate it all. Next time, I'm getting an entire box of ciabatta.
Mad I ate it all.
I am mad.
That is so funny. That's the only thing we're mad about with you, Wildgrain, is that there's never enough. And you will not believe it is bake from frozen subscription box of sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, fresh pastas. That's my favorite, actually, is their pasta. And then all their items you can bake in 25 minutes or less. So if you're making dinner and you're making pasta and you're like, oh, we need garlic bread, you just pop it in. It takes no time at all. Simple ingredients. If I'm not mistaken, they have gluten-free options now too.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And that is a game changer if somebody can't eat gluten. Oh my gosh. And they have a new protein box. What? Excuse me?
Ooh.
Wildgrain, welcome back to Brain Candy because I was hungry. There is nothing like having an artisan bakery in your freezer to chase away the winter chill. Now is the best time to stay in. Enjoy comforting homemade meals with Wildgrain. I highly recommend giving Wildgrain a try. Right now, Wildgrain is offering our listeners $30 off your first box plus free croissants for life. For life. When you go to wildgrain.com/braincandy to start your subscription today, that's $30 off your first box and free croissants for life when you visit wildgrain.com/braincandy, or you can use promo code braincandy at checkout. There is this one friend of Lincoln's who mistakenly thought that their chocolate chip cookies, which are outstanding, are my chocolate chip cookies.
Well, because they look like fresh baked.
They are ooey gooey.
Oh my God, they're
amazing. And he was like, please give my mom this recipe.
Yeah, send her our code. Send her our code. Be like,
I really
listen.
should.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have the heart to tell him, like, bad news, my man.
Man, and those
great.
those are the kind of cookies where you can get, and you, like you said, you could bake and you can just lie to everybody. Just do that.
Oh my God.
Do it.
Teenage boys think I'm like Donna Reed with those cookies. That's like an old reference, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Okay. So Murder in Monaco.
I want you to just go on your Instagram now and look at the video I just sent you.
Okay,
Susie,
Sarah.
this documentary gives you every single thing you want. It is a murder mystery where it will leave you guessing.
Yeah.
I was taking notes and I'm like, it's a whodunit. There are 3 suspects. And by the end of it, it's like, what's the truth? But then there's a big, huge twist. It's one of those where the documentary was done filming and then something else happened that makes you, I get goosebumps, that makes you reevaluate everything that you just watched and maybe confirm some things. So this is another example of a person who's believing their own lies, and the body language, the tone.
Don't tell.
I'm not going to. You must watch this. So what it's about is there is I can't remember the name of the family, but there is a billionaire, and this was in Monaco. This was a murder that happened, a death that happened in Monaco in, I want to say 1998 was the first one. I think it was like 1997, 98 when this happened. And a billionaire and his nurse die in what looks like a break-in, and a fire is set. And and Monaco is a place that is so heavily policed. The ratio of people to police is 16-1. That because it is basically, it's a 1 mile, I think it's not even a mile.
16 police to one person?
16 one policeman for every 16.
Okay.
Every 16, which is like a major police presence.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because everybody there are billionaires. It's a country where there are no taxes, so it's where the billionaires have their homes and boats and everything like that, so they can basically hide their money.
Unbelievable.
And it's this very wealthy banker who was the banker to all of these other big royal families and celebrities, and he dies, and mystery begins. And
oh my God.
It will scratch
feel
every
like
single
you
fucking
know now who did it? Who done it?
Yes, but there are questions.
Yeah.
Like big, I'm not 100% sure about anything. And with this much money involved, we really don't. I know that there are people who a lot of bad things were done, and I'm not sure who's responsible for each, but I think they all know their roles in what happened. But we as the viewer are left to guess who belongs to which thing.
I love it. Okay, I'm on it.
Oh, it's so good. I am so excited because I thought this was the one you were talking about because you said and I was like, what was the name of that? And I remember her talking about, like, do you remember the story about a murder and somebody believing their own lies?
Mine's about Napalm Girl.
Oh, my God. That's right. It was totally different.
But I'm not necessarily saying anyone's lying. It just makes you wonder.
Right.
If you can get there.
Well, I'm telling you someone's lying in this one. So
are you telling me, too, that you think they believe their own lies? Because that's what you're kind of saying.
No, I don't think this person believes their own lies. I think this person is is a pathological liar.
Oh, fuck. This is what scares me. Those people scare me.
And this person should.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't wait. This almost is good enough this is like documentary club. We could do a heist one. People would love that.
I love a heist.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. People are going to be very happy about that after our just sad. We just were like, let's cry in our last few ones, which is great. It's so good. Cathartic.
I know. It got so dark that Casey was like, what do you think maybe next month we have a little bit of a palate cleanser?
Yeah, how about something light, guys?
Maybe something inspiring.
So must see, add it to the list. You're going to absolutely
thank you for that tip.
Freaking love.
Okay, thank you. I am excited. I really love a good wreck.
Yeah, it'll be on number 1 on Netflix in no time. Okay.
But watch The Stringer. I'm going to be mad at you.
Oh, okay, I will. Well, that's what I thought I was, but then I couldn't. I when you said Napalm Girl, that makes total sense.
No, I know.
We talk about so much stuff. We
talk about so much.
What do I even? Do I know anything anymore?
So what? Who cares?
Who cares? Okay. Then what else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about. Oh, okay. I read this article in The Cut that was on males' new fascination with their sperm count.
Yeah, my God.
Did you read this? Or have you heard about this?
Yes, I've read a lot about gooning and a lot. It's like, I don't know. Men are so weird. And they scare me with all their sperm obsession now.
Part of me, I feel like this at first glance, it's like, oh God, okay, is this like I'm so obsessed with this alpha thing that I have to have these alpha sperm and blah blah blah, which it is. But I'm happy that they're involved in the conversation about infertility. I feel like it has been on women's shoulders for so long, and I like the way that women that women are not satisfied with it's just your fault thing, you know?
Yeah.
So now women are using these makeshift microscopes to examine their husband's semen samples and to see if their swimmers are at Olympic level. That's like the TikTok term that's going around. And I feel like the amount of times men have made jokes like, even that she's been with so many men, she's loose, even those kind of things. I feel like
as a floppity sloppity vagina haver, I really resent this narrative.
And so this kind of feels like, okay, women are like, oh yeah, well, let me see your fucking sperm. Let's get those out.
Yeah,
let's measure those babies.
Let's get the old magnifier out.
You know? And now men are they've done things like not taking hot showers. They're experimenting with Chinese medicine.
Right.
These 2 college students competed in the world's first live sperm race to raise awareness. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did discuss that.
Yep. And then the former bachelor, Colton Underwood.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. He said he had to go to sperm rehab after spending too much time in the sauna.
That's true. That can happen in the hot tubs and stuff.
So I'm just glad that they're not sitting around going, well, it's her fault and this is why. And I don't know, maybe is it?
I guess
if it happens like this, maybe it's not the.
I like the parts that you're saying, where they're becoming more conscientious and aware of their role in the process.
Yeah.
And the effect that their behavior can have on the fetus and their child. But it does feel like it is driven more by hyper masculine.
Yeah.
You're like, who cares? It's like the ends justify the means.
In a way, I feel like this is how we have to sell everything to men. And if you want a good example, I think the introduction of men into the hygiene and self-care world is a really good example of that. How they have to market fucking deodorant and face wash to men and wipes. It's like eliminate combat odor. Like everything is like, Jesus
Even that
Christ.
coffee you found that was like
bullet coffee, like death. I'm like, Jesus fucking.
Yeah, you're a tough guy.
Yeah.
Drink your coffee.
I just think this is
like
how I don't think men will absorb it in any other package.
Yeah, that's fucking lame, but
and,
I do want them to feel more insecurity about their
I think they are
virility and
I think that helps them take on, and I think that insecurity, we don't want anybody to feel insecure or anxious or anything like that. But that has been a burden that women have been shouldering for so long. I think the men taking on some of that insecurity or some of that stress will actually lighten the load from women.
Let's even the scales.
And then reduce the woman's stress, which I think will increase their likelihood of getting pregnant. So it's all good. I like that part. And there was a recent New York Times op-ed that argued that men should start getting fertility assessments as a basic standard of care, just like how women have annual visits to the gynecologist.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great idea.
Well, and I do too, because a lot of men would benefit from just knowing, like, if they're at risk or something, I'm sure they would want to know.
Absolutely.
If they want to have a family.
And just talking about it in a different, I think it could bring them down to, it changes your relationship with your own body when you know that you don't come out from this like egocentric, like, oh yeah, I'm the best. It's all perfect. It's all like, they don't get a lot of those chances for even to worry that something might be wrong. And that I think is
it makes you dialed in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's helpful for all of us.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think men should be getting that fertility assessments as basic standard of care. And I also think that, and this is like separate, but whatever, I'm throwing it into the conversation, that boys and girls and all kids should play on the same sports teams until the age of 12 or 13. Mm-hmm. Because I think that boys need to see that girls will beat them.
I agree.
Because they will from the ages of 5 to 12. The girls are taller, bigger. They put them on the same team. Every little girl that I see on boys basketball teams when they play on a co-ed team is the best player because she's the tallest. Yeah. More of that, because then the little boys would learn that girls have a role. I want them to have the same kind of healthcare treatment and the same kind of sports stuff. I think this is a good argument for actual equality. And I don't mean we're all equal. I mean, we all have the ability to access, like, with the same rights and the same, and I think it'll help them see women as actual people and equals.
I totally agree. And do you know what could actually help a lot with having all of them understand this? It's beducated.
Oh, yes. This is
Just,
so
like,
good. This could
right,
probably
sperm
help
stuff?
with.
Come on.
Yes. All of that.
So beducated is basically an online resource to teach people about anything that you want to know about sex.
Oh, yes.
And let's face it, most people are learning about it all the wrong way.
Right.
And so, like, you can learn about all the different parts of sex and our bodies and pleasure and just the mechanics.
Yeah.
And
all the
fertility and
questions that
everything.
maybe you have, but you are maybe too embarrassed to ask. Or I have clients that'll say, I don't want to talk to my doctor about this, or I'm too embarrassed. Okay. Let's
and
get the information.
This is a huge problem with like perimenopause ladies too.
Yeah.
Because they start having these changes they don't even realize are caused from that shift in hormones. And you can learn about like, what do I do if like there is something that is uncomfortable or
different kind of different sex for different kind of bodies and abilities and all of that kind of stuff. It's very, very helpful.
It can be a game changer learning about, I don't know, just techniques or just pleasuring your partner if you've been in a relationship a really long time and like are out of ideas.
Right. And I think it is a very fun thing to use as like foreplay.
Hell yeah, it is.
Watch a sexy how-to video and then be like, okay, time to practice.
Well, and all you really have to do is like ask one question from your partner and you're going to learn something you didn't know too.
Oh yeah. This is great.
It is great. Give it a try, Beducated. They have a deal. If you sign up to Beducated using our code, which is BrainCandy69, to get 65% off their yearly pass. It's risk-free. You get 14 days money-back guarantee. So just try it and see what you think. And it is going to change your world. Beducated, and our code is BrainCandy69.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Okay, what else did I want to talk about? Okay, this was in the Wall Street Journal. There was an article that came out where scientists produced a monogamy ranking of dozens of mammals.
Oh my God. Okay.
Where do you think humans ranked? They looked at 35 different animal species.
I think we're like overly monogamous. Is that right or what?
Yeah, like the percentage. So this is really interesting how they did this. I love this.
Yeah. What is the way that they measured it?
The survey, they didn't survey dating apps or moral codes or anything like that because it's hard to get, when people say, when you ask people, are you monogamous? It's hard to get an accurate reading on, you have to separate what do people want to do, what are their morals telling them, and what do we actually see in the population?
Okay.
So they measured the proportion of full siblings versus half siblings.
All right.
Because in populations, essentially, when offspring share both siblings versus share just one, or both parents, versus just one.
Monogamous can mean, or non-monogamous to this study can mean just if you've been divorced and have a new husband and you have kids with more than one person.
Yes, because we're looking at, did you choose one partner?
Who is doing
and stay in? Well, these animals are.
Okay, so like one partner for life?
Yes, we are looking at of the animals.
We're low.
What do you think the percentage is? The percentage of siblings that share both parents on average. That's enough to rank us on this monogamy.
The percentage?
Yes, the percentage of siblings that share both parents.
Okay. 60?
Oh my God, you're so good. 66%.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
Good job.
That's so fun.
What did you use to come up with that answer? Just like a shot in the dark or like?
Shot in the dark.
Okay, that was good. So this thinks about reproductive patterns, not what people think about marriage or fidelity or love.
Oh my God, 66.
Yes, and we're in the top 10, but we're number 7 on the list.
Shut up.
So The number
This
one.
is so wild.
And I'm like, if I don't have a love like this, I don't want it.
Oh.
Number one, California deer mouse. Love me like a California deer mouse. That's what all the, the World
Those
Wildlife
sweeties.
Federation or whatever should just come out with a calendar or like postcards or Valentine's Day cards of all the monogamous animals and say like, love me
I
like a
would buy
deer mouse.
that.
I would buy that too. That's fucking
But-
funny. Somebody should do that.
Do you know
This
what
is the idea I'm putting
could
out. Somebody
really
do that.
change the whole vibe of this moment is if I started playing Somewhere Out There from Five.
Oh my God. Ah! See, I'm telling you. You know what? A lot of these actually are rodents. So I think we need to, actually,
Justice
they were accurate.
For
They
rodents.
were accurate with that. No wonder they sang that song. He was fucking lonely. You broke up a family.
If I want, I mean, it's easy to make Sarah cry, I guess, when she's talking about something in her life. But like, if I want to get her to just cry out of the blue, all I have to do is play Somewhere Out There.
I'm getting misty-eyed fucking thinking about it. Oh my
It's
God.
so beautiful.
One time my brother and I sang that song together. You know, Jordan can sing so beautifully.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
Jordan has the fucking voice of an angel. He will not sing in front of people, but every now and then you'll be like, oh my God, does somebody have the radio on? Who's making that beautiful music? It's my brother singing in the
You're
shower.
kidding. That's
He's
so nice.
amazing. And so but he'll sing if you're singing too. So we sang that
Okay.
song together and I was like, oh my God, I can't take it. It was magical. I was like, I feel all the feelings. This is why.
That is so cute.
So it was very cute. Like I'm like you can harmonize so well with a sibling because you're like vocal. They match you. It's so beautiful.
By the way, I'm sorry. Just as a quick aside, I did think of some bands that are siblings that are not tragic. But anyway, let's finish this and then we can always revisit that.
Let's revisit that.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 2. So I should say California deer mouse, 100% monogamy, 100%.
100%.
They pick and they're like, that's my guy.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's my boo.
That's my boo. Yep. Then number 2, the African wild dog, 85%.
Get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. Dogs have a real bad reputation with this.
Yeah,
Hence,
but
when we call people a dog,
Right. But we should actually be like,
they're a dog.
that's my dog. Yeah.
right.
Then the Damaraland mole rat, 79%. Those guys are blind. You know, they take what they can get.
Right, tomato. Who
Yeah,
cares?
they're
They
like,
just are like, this
I think
one's
somebody's
fine.
here. That seems great. And then I think they just maybe lost their partner. I don't know. How good are their senses? I don't know. They're
What's
blind.
their percentage?
79%.
So it went from 100 to 79.
185 African wild dogs, 79%.
85.
Then the mustached tamarin, 78. Must be that mustache.
What the fuck is a tamarin?
Ladies like, I don't know. I think it's like another kind of ground rodent, like a
Do you think it's because it's like
gopher
they're
kind of
all,
thing?
Like, just gross. Everyone's like, yeah, this one's fine.
I mean, they feel more like communal.
Oh, like loyal. Okay.
Yeah, you know. Then the Ethiopian wolf, 76%. Number 6, Eurasian beaver. There are definitely some jokes there. 73%.
They're all lesbians.
All of them.
There are
and
no
then,
males.
No males, just a bunch of lesbian beavers. Then number 7 is humans at 66%. And below us are the white-handed gibbons, meerkats, wolves, foxes.
All right. Do you have any quibble about the fact that they're calling it monogamy instead of like, because that's different than.
I'm not. I don't have a problem with it because what you're saying, monogamy is choosing one partner. How else are we
Yeah.
defining that?
Well, they're defining it as how many people you've had children with. And thanks to birth control,
I
like,
think that's actually a good point, but I think they're also defining it as like those partners stick around. They don't have
I thought you
multiple
said
mates.
dick around.
Oh no, I don't think they don't have multiple mates. They don't. They're one person that they have.
That's why I think we shouldn't even be in the top 10 because, like, I only have kids with one person. I haven't been monogamous. I've had more partners.
I see. You're right. That we've been maybe 66% monogamous once we've chosen that partner, but there was some. I wonder that makes me wonder what their selection process is like too. Is it like one and done? How do they choose? Are they set up by their
but then they
very
bang
controlling grandmother or what?
Right, like that doesn't mean they aren't banging. It means they aren't procreating.
Yeah, but I don't think animals are banging without procreating.
Well, maybe not on. Oh, okay, but maybe not on purpose. Maybe they try and then nobody gets pregnant. They all just get pregnant constantly.
I think that that humans.
Well, then we shouldn't be on the list because we have means of fucking up the data.
Yeah,
we have birth control. They don't.
Right. That's also an interesting one to look at, is how birth control.
Like, we can be a little more careful if we want to be.
And you could be non-monogamous.
You know what I want to be careful with?
Yeah.
What I put on my face, and that's why I use Thrive Cosmetics.
Absolutely. I just re-upped, and nothing better than that fresh mascara. Oh.
I was going to say the fresh liner because whenever you put on a brand new line, well, because you know how I'm addicted to liner now.
Yeah.
And it's like that first go.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
so
stop.
Nice.
It's like raccoon over here. But their products are so amazing. I use everything, all of their eye brighteners, their lip liner. Have you ever used a liner?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god.
Well, if it stays on and like their eyeliner does, then I'm sure it's fantastic.
You would love it. I should send you one because they are great. But they have lip tints, they have blush, they have everything. But I love all of it. It's amazing. They have the Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon, which is great.
I love those.
Of course, like Sarah said, the mascara. I mean, top of the line. If you don't buy anything else, just buy that.
Just try the mascara.
Amplify your everyday. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/braincandy for an exclusive offer of 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/braincandy. And they are awesome as well because Thrive gives back to communities. For every product purchase, they donate products and funds to help communities thrive. And I love that.
Yes, we love that. Okay, what else do I want to talk about?
Let me tell you a couple bands, by the way.
Oh, yes. Oh, I do want to hear this. Thank you.
And over the holidays, my family was brainstorming because there were the Jonas Brothers and Hanson, but those still young. So
Hanson, I would say, is not young.
Well, they're in their 30s. All of these guys are in their 30s. And I feel like I'm putting them in there's still time for a tragedy category. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
But
I think Hanson's going to make it.
If anybody could, it's Hanson.
I have faith
Then
in
I
that.
thought of
Good example.
the Chicks. There are two sisters.
Didn't even know that.
The lead singer, she's not Natalie, but Emily and Marty are sisters.
Okay. What about
Heart? No Tragedy.
You know the other band? They're still young, though. Haim. Do you know who they are?
Oh, yeah. There's still time. Still time,
They're sisters, right?
Oh, and another one in the Jewish category is AJR. Those brothers. There's still time for them, too.
AJR. I don't know them.
They're great.
Oh, okay.
They are so cute.
AJR.
Very inventive. I love them.
Oh, they're adorable. Look at these little good Jewish boys.
They are doll babies.
Well, they look so cute.
And then Van Halen has, Eddie Van Halen, and then his brother, but he's like, but their parents, their mom was Asian. Did you know Eddie Van Halen was half Asian?
No, did not.
And that's why he's like the fucking greatest guitar player that ever lived, because
he had Asian parents.
And he was classically trained.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, they're brothers, and they were no tragedy.
Well, I love this. That's good news.
But it's actually harder to think of.
That's a short list if we think about all musicians over time.
We were racking our brains.
Wow. And you guys know music, so
yeah. But it is a fun thing to think about. Yeah. So I'm sure there's genres that we don't know that you guys could add to. So I don't know why nobody DM'd me about it. Maybe they don't give a shit.
There's got to be I want to know.
Thanks for letting me talk
the
about
Migos, their cousin, they were I think
Amigos?
Migos. They're, I think, cousins and brothers. And then one of them died, and they were the ones, like a rap group, and that one of them was, I think, shot, and then they were like a group that like went to group therapy together. They were like great.
There are
Still
so many
are.
examples like that where it's like horrible.
Oh, yeah, it's sad.
Pantera. I was digging through the metal.
Right, metal. There could be people. Right, good. Okay,
Thanks,
this is.
Sarah.
We'll
You're so
continue
nice to
that.
indulge me. This is why I love autistic people.
I think it's fascinating, and I think we should indulge that. And now, I know what I was going to say that you made me think of. I saw this great clip of a little kid who was. It was a video a mom took of a little kid. He looks to be about 7 years old, and he's learning to play the drums. And he is like trying to get this beat and has a breakdown, and he starts crying, and he's like, I can't do it. And he wants to throw down his sticks and wants to give up. And his mom goes, no, you're going to sit there. You can do this. You know how to do it. We're going to try. You can do it. And she won't let him give up. And he goes through this like, but I can't do it. She goes, yes, you can. And you see, and the first part's like a little difficult to watch because it's like 20 seconds of this kid like kind of temper tantruming. Mm-hmm. And then she plays it and she sings to him like as she's like doing like singing yes you can like in the beat, and then he gets it one time and this kid's face lights up and he looks so happy, and she's like, yes, what did that feel like? Didn't that feel good? And he's like, yes. And then he plays it more and gets it again. Then you just see this kid's joy, and I'm like, this is what we need more of. This is what people have to manage, that period of
I'm not great about
struggle and difficulty, and it is hard to watch. But man, what comes after, and sometimes that period takes a long time to get to that success, but that perseverance, it's kind of like what Jerry Springer said, not Jerry Springer, oh my God, Sarah, Jerry Seinfeld. Why am I like this? Jerry Seinfeld. This is probably early onset dementia or something. You should start marking these as like evidence.
Because you're so fast. You talk so fast. Of course you can.
Jerry Seinfeld said, I don't worry about skateboarders because they fall and get back up. And I feel the same. Like, we need to fall and get back up and try and not be good and push our kids and our the people around us and our friends and whoever,
really
like
hard.
To say, yes, you can do it, and I'll be with you.
Was I talking to you about how like I hit upon the rock of like why I don't like to be teased?
Oh no!
Was I talking to you about?
Tell me.
Well, I really don't like. I really do not like to be teased, and I get my feelings hurt. You know. And I was trying to figure out why, because it's such a bad trait, and you should be fine with that, you know. And I have friends that are teasers, and I know they love me, and like, or that's their way of like bonding.
Yeah.
And I want to not be hurt by it, but I'm not good at it. And I feel like it's because like if you don't have like a foundation of love, like if you don't know for sure that you're loved, then like teasing feels like not a joke. It feels like they are serious and like you don't matter in that. It just, there's no certainty about your value.
Absolutely. You need that 5-to-1 ratio. And I think you need that 5-to-1 ratio as a foundation, which is 5 kind things to one jokey thing.
Yeah, because those people do that.
Right. But you don't have a foundation of that.
If I don't have that built in, then I feel like everything feels perilous.
Yes.
It's stupid, but I want to undo it. Do you have any tips? Is this the old Bob Newhart? Stop doing that.
I think it's more of like to love yourself and parent the little child. That you do some self, like EMDR would be helpful for that. To go in and see.
Can you do that on me?
Yourself.
I know you can't be my therapist, but could you do that? Because that feels like, what is the harm in you being the person? I sure don't mind.
Can
I sign my rights away or something?
No, I think first of all, you'd have to be in the state of California. She's going to be annoyed and roll her eyes at all my ethical, I
get that part.
Yeah, so that, and it's that when there's the possibility, I think when you grow up in an environment like religion, like a uber religious, like evangelical kind of childhood like that, that there is complex trauma that may not even be in your awareness as complex trauma.
Yeah.
And then you want to make sure that you have a lot of space. That therapist can really recognize when there are more like channels, they call them, that kind of link to other things. And I don't think it would be an isolated thing. If you came to me and said, Sarah, I had this specific car accident here.
Like, you need more than this.
Kinda. Yeah. If you said it was like, it's this specific car accident, yeah, then I'd be like, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah,
Let's get that out.
You're going to need the
But I think this is like
premium package.
You might need a couple. It might open up some stuff that you might want a couple more therapy sessions. And I feel like I would want to give you a good discount. And, you know.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for also letting me insert myself into your episode.
Oh, you absolutely. I love when you do. Insert yourself into me whenever you want.
I want to. Let me get my thingies ready.
That was funny. I had to make that joke.
Into that tight.
Into this tight? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about another woman who has been silenced by history.
Okay.
Don't we love those stories?
No shortage of them.
I know. Have we ever talked about the Wright sister?
Oh, are you kidding me?
You didn't know there was one of those, did you? You know the Wright brothers? Familiar with those guys? Well, we love a lone genius myth, right? So that's what the kind of we did with this Wright brothers, where it's just them by themselves. But that's not actually true. So there was a younger sister named Katherine Wright. And Katherine Wright was fluent in multiple languages. She was highly educated. And she was socially skilled in ways that her brothers were not. So she handled the social
PR.
She did the PR.
Yeah.
She's the reason.
She's
Here's what she managed.
Always be promoting.
ABP, baby. She handled finances.
Oh my God.
She handled correspondence. She handled public relations before PR was even a thing. You hit the nail on the head.
Orville and what the fuck's the other one's name?
Orville and Wilbur.
Yeah.
Yes.
Orville and Wilbur fucking in the garage, tinker time.
Yes.
Nonstop.
Yeah, come on. Definitely on the
like
spectrum.
Seeing how things work.
Right.
You know, they love machines. I know this kind of fella.
I got two brothers. I know that. Hey, guys. Come on. Put your clothes on. We got to go to school. Come on. Let's go.
Deadlines.
Yes. So when her brothers went to Europe, Katherine went with them, and she charmed royalty and journalists and scientists, and she also translated their technical ideas into cultural legitimacy and into the languages that they needed to be communicated with the other people they were working with. She was the connector and the explainer and basically the human bridge between invention and acceptance.
I can't.
She needs
Where did you read about her? Do you remember?
Oh my God, let's see.
Like a post or?
I'm sure I found it in one of those and then I was like, oh, let me dig into this. Let's see where did I find it saved?
It's outrageous.
We should be very upset about this because she's.
Can you imagine her trying to deal with those clowns?
Oh, I follow an account called Female Quotient.
Oh, cool.
And they talk about these stories and women that have been raised.
Love this. I had to follow them.
It's a media company.
Quotient or Quotient?
Quotient.
Oh, Quotient.
Quotient. Mispronounced it, but and they just feature a lot of stories that talk about women and.
That is really cool. And talk about erasure. Do we know anything else? Did that broad
Here's what you should know. Tony follows the account.
Oh, Tony.
A lot of our brainiacs. Mo follows the account.
Yeah. They know.
I'm looking at so many people that we love follow this account. Yeah. It's like check all of our. So follow that one because there's great info on there. So then I took that and then I was like, okay, I got to learn more about this. And then learned about, how she was basically doing all that. She's the connector. She's the vibe pope. She's the one who was like, okay, let's get these ideas in the hands of the right people. she was their pitch person.
I mean, I really love her.
I know.
And she was so effective.
And she's
and
very
really,
cute.
That's what you want from a publicist. You want them to sort of be in the background. You don't want them stealing the show, but it's a shame that it's always that way.
Look at her picture. So when their mother died in 1889, teenage Katherine became their family's caregiver while earning a degree from Oberlin College. She was one of the few women at her time to do so. She became a teacher, managed the household, and managed the business side of her brother's ideas. Look at her looking all cute with her little cap on.
Oh, she looks like she has a tight puss too.
Totally.
She's the tight puss community.
She just looks great. And
she is a doll baby.
Yeah, she spoke fluent French. She was the one who...
They must have a really nice family.
Yeah. Then there was something that happened. I think she had a fallout with one of her brothers. Family shit like that, you know?
Yeah, probably Wilbur.
Uh-huh. Probably that guy. Yeah. But she was an advocate for women's education.
Did they die rich, all those...
That's a very good question. I don't know.
All those rights?
I would imagine. But that's a really good question.
You know, it's like one of those things, like, did they make $1 gazillion, or did they just say, like, hey, everybody, here's this technology?
Or did they do that thing
free?
where they just, created the
like
idea?
Jonas
Or
Salk.
did they, or did they not, did they say, I want this to be just...
Me.
Yeah. Or did somebody come along and
steal it?
Get the money for it? You know how it's like, if you work for, I don't know, IBM and you invent some kind of technology, they own the rights to that technology because you work for them.
Yeah. Wow.
Mystery.
Thank you. I love that because I've never heard of her.
Right. There's always going to be those. So I'm sure there'll be more in the future. It's yeah. I just read another story about some Mormon religious scholar who identified a female in the Bible, like a woman in the Bible that was who they like they thought that they had worded it like in the translation as like the people of this place, but it was really a woman's name. Not, they forgot some extra letters in the translation, and so now they know that this is an actual woman who was like a high-level official or somebody high up who they were bringing all of these stories, these texts to, and so now it's like great.
Wow.
So I think she's probably been erased from history for a long time, as they did with women.
Yeah. So. Wow, that's cool though.
Yeah. There's a book that he wrote that's called The Illuminating Something's her name, or I can't remember the name of the book, but I feel like you would probably be interested in that.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
I'm always skeptical, but like, because you know how like maybe you've not experienced this, but oftentimes the church I went to growing up, that translator thing where they'll say like in the original Greek or in the original Hebrew, and it is either used as a way to like say, this way that we're interpreting it is wrong and it's actually this other thing, or they'll say it's wrong. Like they win either way.
Yeah.
Like it feels like where they turn a blind eye to like what the real translation is if it doesn't serve them. And so I'm always like, what?
This one I think you'd find interesting.
Yeah,
because it almost feels like it was just, it's not like the word.
It was like a typo.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like the word has multiple translations or could be looked at that like, different, you know, like I know them. Like, it's like, what does that mean? It looks like they just forgot
and I do love those a lot.
Those two letters.
There are people that say that they believe the Bible is the literal word of God, right? That's not a small amount of people, a lot of people. And then when you read certain passages and things, like there's like one in the New Testament where these are letters that people would write to cities and things. And the one at the end was just like, oh, and by the way, you forgot your coat. Like, so whenever you see stuff like that, you're just like, Seems like maybe it was just people talking to each other.
That's what and these are all letters that were sent to this one official. And they thought it was sent to the city of da-da-da, but it was sent to this woman who is the head of da-da-da.
Yeah.
And so they're just letters. They're like you said. So it's interesting.
Yeah, we're all people.
We're all just people.
But if we're supposed to believe it's a literal word of God, then it really throws
You forgot your coat? Right.
What's that mean?
That's very good. Yeah. What does that mean?
Right. But funny. Anyway, that's fun. I will look that up. Good job, Sarah. What fun.
Thanks.
Murder in Monaco. That was like...
Oh, you're gonna freaking love it. Well, because it's brand new. It's I think it might have been released I saw it the day.
Yeah, because we're
released.
recording this in December.
Yeah.
So I guess everyone will have seen it by the time this comes out, but like, I'm not on top of it. I'm over on Apple TV watching the Octomon docuseries.
I don't even know about that.
You can use my password if you
I will.
Still need, because you didn't sign up for Apple TV, right?
No, it's not on my rotation right now.
Okay, I'm going to get you my password.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't tell Apple.
I won't.
All right, friends. Well, you've heard it here first. Our theme for 2026 is
So what? Who cares?
And I have never felt better about a theme.
That's good. That achievable.
I think we're going to get a lot of people that say, yeah, that's mine.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Right.
Happy New Year. Thank you for listening. Leave us a 5-star review. Check out our codes on thebraincandypodcast.com. And let's get ready to laugh for a whole nother year.
Yes.
Love you.
Can't wait. Love you. Bye.